Ready, welcome to the next game, playing the Blue Zerg, PaSs, ReV, and well, we are not on fastest map, so of course, or I don't know, I mean, I don't know whether it's whether it's easier to predict the race of the other player without looking. The problem is that I know what Cellbit likes to pick as a race on low maps. But this time, I didn't pay attention, so I don't know if he picked or not. Okay, so I think, okay, it's a Protoss, but yeah, like I didn't see, I wasn't watching now because I just I was focusing on somewhere else, and then I thought that basically this time he's playing random, but anyway, he still picked. So, but yeah, it was a Protoss. I was able to guess. On fastest maps, I always, as you already know, I always guess the races. But yeah, this time I'm commenting this game as yeah, I just wanted to bring this game to you guys on this map as well. It seems that recently I am also commenting some games that are not played on fastest map, and we have a ZVP and a gateway opening by purple and 9 pool by PaSs, and that's basically quite alright. I mean, basically that's what counters gateway first. So of course, even if you open up with a second base in your natural as a Zerg and the other player is going for double gateway or just a single gateway, you can still survive, because by the time the zealots arrive you already have 6 lings. Of course, if you made them, you know. If you didn't, then you die. But yeah, of course, most players save up for 6 Zerglings, and then of course with the drone drill you can survive the initial push. But this time PaSs was going for a safe game here and opened up with 9 pool. This hatchery is a bit late. And this was also scouted by Cellbit, who opened up with the Nexus immediately. And Zerg is opening up with 3 hatches, so most probably he will go for a Hydra Bust. And then just go for macro, build up, and then try to finish the game with lots of Hydras. And this probe is still out there, which is quite nice. You have to, of course, save the probe and use it for scouting. This is scouting now the 3rd base. And purple doesn't need to hurry with the cannons. Of course, he's not really in danger. He has enough zealots to stop any lings. So of course he can focus on macroing, and he could also actually just risk adding a very fast 3rd base. Of course it will be too fast for now, but actually if the Zerglings are cleared and blue doesn't have a vision, he could just sneak out a probe and then try adding a 3rd nexus, because of course he saw the quick 3rd base by blue, and it means that he is definitely not going to attack anytime soon. But yeah, anyway, it will be a bit too early, of course. You need to progress with your tech, and need to go for... There goes the Hydra then. You need to, of course, save minerals and get Stargate, get Citadel, and of course Templars. So you can support the defense against the Hydras. So PaSs is just adding now one creep at each places, and these zealots are progressing. Of course he'll be fine. He just needs to save these zerglings, as the third base is quite open, and the sunken colony there is quite reachable or accessible, and it's a bit harder to defend. Let's see if the drill is working fine. Very nice blocking there. So the drones were doing a nice job, and the lings arrived. So of course this attack will be pushed back by blue, and basically he can just continue. Very nice save there. Although the sunken didn't remain, it's still quite alright for blue, as purple basically lost all his zealots there for basically nothing. He didn't really manage to get any advantage out of that, and blue is really going for another hatch here, and most probably will add another hatch right at the... Well, it's already done, so he doesn't need to go for like 3 hatches there. He can start pumping hydras, but we'll see. I think that citadel is a bit late. Of course, purple probably was not completely sure what blue is going for. Maybe he was suspecting like a bit cheesy play. I mean, like usually if you see a Zerg player going for 3 bases, then it's most of the time it's hydras, but of course it can also be mutalisks, and that's why I think it's a bit late. But anyway, it will be right on time, as PaSs is just now starting the hydras. Of course he's still adding some hatcheries for macro, and he started the lair. He can also do some worker contain, and once Protoss is closed and they don't have like the third base, then of course it becomes almost impossible to go out, you know, and then like start the third base. You need to use a lot of storms on the lurkers, and then attack with the zealots cleverly, not to lose so many to the lurkers, and then you can maybe clear the way and then sneak out a probe, but it becomes quite hard. So I guess blue will wait for the lurkers. He's not really trying to attack here. He's not trying to finish the game, and he's gathering up, and I guess he just wants to close Cellbit. It's a bit strange for me why he doesn't want to go out right now with a probe, you know, like he has a chance now to sneak out a probe and then start a third base somewhere else. Like it doesn't even have to be in his own third base. Because if he doesn't really go out now, then later it will be even harder. So he cleared these zerglings, and then now he has a chance. So he could easily just consider moving out a bit, you know, clearing this area. Of course, these zealots are not enough, because there's a very nice defense available for blue. But interestingly, he didn't go for lurkers, he went for Spire. Anyway, that's also fine. He can just easily snipe the Templars with the Mutalisks, so of course it's also useful. But yeah, I was expecting a lurker contain. So that's a very nice block. Look at that. So the zealots could not enter as the drones were blocking the way, and the Hydras basically had a very easy time basically killing the majority of the zealots, as they couldn't enter. So that was very nicely done there. And yeah, this is the time. So of course it wasn't perfect before, but now this is really the perfect time to move out with the Hydras, as purple lost a lot of Zealots, and although he has a lot of Templars, energy is only available for one. I mean energy for a storm. But purple is doing a nice job saving time. If he manages to save up time for further storms, he's in a good spot. So the storm only killed 2 Hydras there. And blue is continuing to macro, and 1 attack grab grid is available for the guys. And this is the time for the Templars to also move out a bit and kill a few more Hydras as the energy is ready. But of course he doesn't really have enough units in the background, so purple also has to buy some time to get some more Dragoons. A prop came out, but didn't go further, so you shouldn't stop there. Come on, move, go out. Or go kill some Hydras, come on, be useful, do something. No, please, don't lose. Alright, so purple lost the probe, and it's not good because he cannot really use it for third base. He didn't even kill a Hydra, so this probe was totally useless. We can agree. Joking apart, there are the fresh eggs from the farm, and I think the Lurker contain is just about to begin. And no third base, so of course this will become quite hard for purple. If he is not able to break out, then yeah, it will become quite hard. So blue is doing a nice job spreading the Lurkers. Of course you don't want all your Lurkers next to each other, just to this way it's much harder for the storms to take effect, you know, as Lurkers are separated, so you need to waste your stormers separately. But this storm was not that great, as as basically he killed his own observer. So right now purple doesn't have an observer, and the Lurkers are ready, so there are more and more Lurkers available. Of course PaSs might not know that the observer actually died. Not sure if he paid attention, but yeah, he's not continuing the attack, he's not making it or not, yeah. He basically, yeah, right there he had the advantage, but the newer observer arrived, and yeah, he couldn't really make an advantage out of that. He could just go ahead with the Lurkers and then you know, stop them somewhere right here. Maybe get rid of because the cannon range is of course not enough. The Lurkers are far away, and they are able to basically get rid of the gateways and the gateway and the forge. But blue did not really advance, so probably he was either thinking that he has more observer, or maybe he didn't see that the observer died. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So right now he's starting the attack, and the Hydras are taking down the gateway. They can also attack the forge, but these storms of course are enough, and soon purple will mine out in his main base. Also his naturals is not looking that great. Of course he has a quite nice bank, but that probably won't be enough. If the Zerg player survives the next attack, then game is over for Protoss player, as his bank will evaporate quite fast. So right now he commences the attack. This will decide if he has a chance to stay in the game, and then add one more base, but the observer is lost again, so that was the second observer actually in the game, and that's not really great. This observer is barely in range for that lurker, so he was able to get rid of that lurker, but there are still quite a few available, and what purple might do is get a shuttle and then drop one probe outside elsewhere and then start a third base. And the attack is now starting. He has brought three observers, only two are remaining right now, and actually didn't really pay attention, and he lost the other one too, so there is one left. But of course if that one is saved, then it's alright for him. He's not really controlling that well, and he lost that. So again, these lurkers are now very, very useful, as purple doesn't have detection, while PaSs is basically adding a newer hatchery, so he's on 4 bases now. His main and natural are quite healthy. On the other hand, purple is mined out in his main base, and he still didn't have a chance to start a third base. His only possibility is that he still has quite a few Templars. I mean, his chance is the Templars, and also the fact that blue did not make so much more Hydras. So basically he was trying to reinforce, but he did not really make so much. But I think this game is over right now, as basically those lurkers are burrowed, and there are not much left for purple, so that's it. GG.